It's that time of year again. We're wrapping up 2025. Now, it is currently October 23rd. I'm making this video now because the Movia editor, I'm calling them out. I have like an old version of their software and it has not been working for me. So I got their newest version. Sadly, it's like monthly, yearly subscriptions. There is a lifetime one, but I don't want to spend like $200. So I just bought it for 1 month and I'm trying to just edit and get all my videos in beforehand. So respectfully, screw you guys. I don't know. I feel like you guys made my software not work. But anyways, thank you all for being here. I got my list. I'm ready to go. First off, we just got to thank everyone that I've collabed with and that have made remixes on my music. I want to thank Z84, 3 Motions, Garage Dweller, Xylock, dyxren or Distorted Vortex alias. I think it's dyxren. I'm sorry. You can correct me if you want. EJohan, Sili, N30 Nexus, I think, and Dimensional Animations. I hope I said those all right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Thank you all for collabing with me and or remixing my stuff. It has been awesome to be able to work with more people and kind of learn a little bit and just get more involved in the community. So again, I appreciate you all. It's been fun and I hope have a couple more collabs next year, but I think I'll be a little more busy, but we'll see. So last year's goals were increase quality and collab with more people. I've collabed with way more people this year, so I definitely met that. I think I have increased my quality. I've kind of gotten to the point, and it's kind of last year too, where if I show someone a song I made, I won't really be embarrassed by it. I won't like be shy about it. I'll be happy, you know, I'll want to tell them more about it. I want to tell them like the process of it. I'm no longer like scared or embarrassed by my music because I think it's actually decent. I know it's not like the best thing ever, and I know there's probably a lot of issues with the mixing and mastering and composition and all that, but some of my songs I'm like, these are pretty damn good and I'm happy with it. And I'm just, you know, in my college classes, sometimes I've had to do 2 projects and I've picked music. I've just showed them my music and it's been an easy A, and it's just been a way to, I guess, kind of promote it a little bit. But yeah, it's just great. I feel like I'm more confident with my music. I'm more confident just as a person, and I think part of that's just kind of being in college and growing up a little, but I couldn't be happier where I am. I think I met both of those goals. I don't know why I didn't really set any more, but those were the 2 goals. Some wins from this year, obviously wrapped up 2025, or however they put it on Spotify, is not out yet. But just looking at the stats, I've had between 25,000 and 300,000 streams, and I think I'm like around 400 followers, so that's pretty cool. A little side note, I do promote on Spotify. I pay to be on some playlists, but in doing that, getting more followers, getting more streams, since people are listening to it, that also the Spotify algorithm picks up on that, and that in turn gives me more streams too. So I've just kind of, I wouldn't say hacked the system, but I've kind of set it up so I'm always getting decent amount of streams, probably around 20,000 streams a month. Again, half of that's from me paying for playlists, but the other half's just from the algorithm and from labels and all that. So I know it's not huge, but for me it's huge, and I'm sure to some people that's pretty damn huge. But I just wanted to throw that out there. I do pay for promoting only on Spotify. I did try YouTube ads, Google ads, however that works. I'd pay like $10 for some videos, but the problem is, like, you'll notice on this channel, like I said, I want to be as transparent as possible. Maybe it'll help you guys if you want to spend money on promoting. I tried to spend like $10 on Google ads, and I've got videos with like 20, 30, not 20, holy crap, a couple thousand views, but there's no likes, no comments, there's no engagement. I was just buying views and it wasn't really worth it. It was pretty stupid. So I don't really promote anywhere but Spotify now. But either way, it's still crazy that many people have listened to my stuff. So goals for 2026. I'm going to be focusing more on lo-fi music. I love EDM. I will never stop making EDM. I will never stop listening to EDM. However, there's a trend, and you know, I've only been able to promote lo-fi music for the most part. Most people only know me by my lo-fi stuff outside of like the cube wireframe community and a couple other people. Everyone thinks I only make lo-fi, and to be fair, it's the only stuff that gets streams, that gets clicks. So I will probably try to be making more, try to be promoting more of just my lo-fi stuff. I do find it easier to make lo-fi, and I do feel like I just have a better connection with it. So while I'm not completely stopping making EDM, I will be focusing on lo-fi, so I'm really sorry if that kind of hurts anyone, but I think that's the best path for me to go. Again, I'm not completely stopping. I make whatever I want, whatever makes me feel happy and whatever motivates me, but right now I don't really feel motivated to make EDM music because no one really listens to it. Again, that's partially me because I'm not that good at making EDM, but I've just found more success in making lo-fi. So first goal is just making lo-fi music, or more of a change, I guess. 2 is, again, just better quality, not uploading unless the song's good enough. I want to get on more labels. Like, I don't have DistroKid anymore, so I can't self-release. So my goal is, if a label won't accept the song, I'm not gonna release it. So hopefully that'll help with quality control a little bit. And I think going to college will help too, since I know I say this every year, but I don't think I'll have as much time to make music. I'm pointing this out now. I'm probably not going to collab as much. I'm just going to focus on me right now, my academics, my social life, work life, whatever. I need to focus on that first. You know, this is just a hobby. So I'm going to be uploading less, but I'm going to try to keep the quality. I'm going to try to raise the bar every time. So lastly, I kind of already pointed out, but I'm just going to focus on my academics and my life. You know, this is a hobby. I'm not going to put this first. So what does the rest of the year look like? I got 3 Motions and Xylock are remixing 2 of my songs, or remixing 1 song each on Cube Wireframe. Those are coming out in a couple weeks, so stay tuned for that. I have my first ever album, Remembrance, coming out November 11th. I'm going to be posting this video probably this weekend, so in a couple days, so this is going to come out before all that. I don't mind. I think it'll be nice just to get this out of the way. I really felt motivated just to talk, so what better time to do it. And then I got 1 or 2 singles coming out on a new lo-fi label. I won't say it yet, but it'll be cool. I love getting on new labels. This one's pretty cool. I've made some cool videos for it, a cool promo video for it, so I'm excited for that. So stay tuned for the remixes, the album, and the couple lo-fi singles coming out towards the end of the year. And that's pretty much it for music. Okay, kind of lost my train of thought there, but I figured out what I was gonna say. So I'm gonna wrap it up with 2 things. Number 1, again, I'm gonna not be collabing as much, or I'm not gonna be as involved, just because I don't have a whole lot of time, and I don't want to work on a project knowing that I might not be able to finish it. I don't want to get carried. I want to be able to help, and knowing that if I can't devote enough time to something, I'm not going to start it, out of respect to any other artist that wants to collab with me. The last thing, with promoting music, just another tip. This is just for Spotify, because that's really the only thing I know. Obviously, don't pay for bots. That'll get your either account banned, or it'll just take your song off. If you have that song on a label, they won't work with you again. I almost made this mistake. There's been some playlists I've gotten that use bots, and those screwed me. So just be careful. I use Submit Hub a lot, which you can send your songs to creators and they can put it on their playlist if they want. Just be mindful that a lot of them are very picky, and you know, has to match their vibe. You know, the song has to be good quality, so you just got to be okay with, you know, people saying no, because labels do it all the time. I've gotten rejected so many times, and you just got to be okay with it. And I know it can take time, and I think the longer you kind of get in this industry or hobby, whatever you want to call it, the more I've just been like, And, you know, if someone says no, it's like, you know, I should have done better, or, you know, you can't let that drag on. You know, people are always going to reject you. People are always going to say no or shit on you. You just got to be able to overcome that. Unfortunately, it's life. But I would recommend Submit Hub. This isn't sponsored, but that's one way to get on a playlist that helps Spotify. But that's kind of what I've been using a lot. You just gotta be good at, you gotta know how to pitch your songs too. So if you just make random songs, like without like any heart or soul, if you just make a song and you're like, yeah, I released this song, it has a really cool synth and it's just very positive and uplifting, that's so generic, and I'm sorry, it's just, that's not how it works. You gotta talk about like how you really made a song, like what was the inspiration behind it, you know? So where maybe you made a song for your dog, or you made a song like about your childhood, and you gotta go into it. You gotta really create a story and paint a picture of why this song is important to you. I think curators, there you go, I think that's the word, they really want to be inspired. They want to know why you made this song. They just, you know. Thank you all for watching. It has been an honor to continue to make music for you. I'm so excited for you guys to hear my album and my future songs coming out. I love you all. Stay tuned for more mainly lo-fi stuff, but I think it'll be a good direction, because that's what you guys like listening to anyway. And I'll be the first to say it. Happy New Year, even though it's a couple months out there. I wish you the best on 2026. Again, you're simply awesome. I'm simply blessed. Appreciate you guys. See ya.